Hey, good morning guys. Today's workout of the day is as follows. I'm going to take you through the warm first of all. What I'd like everybody to do is you can either run or row 400 meters or 2 minutes skipping, mixing in some dynamic mobility. Okay, so that's part one. Then we're going to move on to some mobility drills. I'll run you through these now just as a gentle reminder. We'll start with our staple iron cross, leg across the body towards the hand, back up to the centre, and across again. Okay, so that's the iron cross, guys. I want you to do 10 of those. Then you're going to flip over, and we're going to do scorpion and reach. For this one, lay on the belly, arms come out. We're going to get the leg and bring it across the body, try and reach the hand, and allow the arm to come across through its full range of motion. Okay, so 10 iron cross, 10 scorpion, and then our third drill is perfect stretch. Perfect stretch is just going to be 6 repetitions. Did this one yesterday. It's a really good way to open the hips before we squat. So you're going to be in a drop lunge position. Elbow comes inside, down towards the ground, rotate out, going to switch, opposite side, elbow down, rotate out for 6 repetitions. Then you're going to move on to, finally, we're going to move on to only 4 inchworms. So breathe out, touch the toes, keep the trunk nice and tight as you walk out. When you get out there, we're going to do a push-up, and we're going to walk it back, okay? So what's important when we're doing the inchworms, try and keep your legs straight, and I like to balance on the tiptoes because my mobility is not great, so it allows me to keep those legs as straight as possible. Once we're done with the mobility, we're going to move on to some activation drills. First things first, some big circles with the shoulders. Okay, so we're going to get those arm circles in front and back. And then we're going to just focus on some reverse lunges. Feet shoulder width apart, tummy tight, chest up. Going to step back with the right foot, tiptoe, knee down. You can see this front leg is at a nice 90 degree, and I'm in an upright position. Back to the reset position. Tiptoe, knee. Back out, tiptoe, knee. I'm going to do 10 of those. Finally, we're going to move on to wall balls. I don't have a wall ball, so you're getting an imaginary one. I'm going to have the ball pressed here, if you do have one, against the wall. You're going to squat, and as you come up, push it out. Okay, if you don't have a wall ball, you could do this with a household object or something just to apply a bit of resistance to your squat and press drill. Okay, and then finally, we're going to switch on those abs. So we're going to go down on the back, tummy nice and tight, fingertips on the temple, not behind the head, on the temple. Then I'm going to come across the body with the elbow towards the knee, cycling the legs straight, bring the elbow across to meet the knee. Okay, I'm going to go for 20 reps there, and it's going to be for 2 full sets. That is the warm-up, the mobility, and the activation rounds. Now I'm going to take you through our 2 dumbbell movements that we followed on from last week. We're going to do the dumbbell split snatch, and we're going to do the dumbbell cluster. Okay, so bear with me on this one. The dumbbell split snatch, what we're going to do, which is different from last week, is we're going to add a pause in the split position. Okay, so I'm going to run you through this now. As we work through it, I'd like you to obviously start with a lighter weight and build up over time. So with the dumbbell, I've picked a 20 pounder now just for warming up. Okay, it's going to start on the ground, feet straddling the weight. Okay, I'm going to have a nice straight arm, hips go back, look for the horizon. This is my launch position, knee and hip extension. As the dumbbell passes the waist, I'm going to shrug and pull the body into a split position. I'm going to pause here, 3 to 5 seconds, and then recover front foot, back foot. Then as the weight comes down, touch the ground and repeat. Once I'm done with my set, I'll do the same drill on the opposite side. Obviously not everyone has barbells at home, guys. If you do have a barbell, you can choose to do this with a barbell. If you don't, you can use any household object, or you can do an air split snatch. Focus points here, and this is something that I'm working on as well because I'm not great at this, is the balance in the catch position. So when I hit that split, it's really trying to focus on engaging the core, engaging the shoulder, and getting the whole body to work in unity. Okay? So that's what I want you to focus on today. More stability and your strength and confidence in the split, and then as the weeks progress, get heavier. Alright? Awesome. And the last thing we're going to work on now is the dumbbell cluster. We did this last week. I did it myself. I felt really like a good response from this part of the workout. This one, it looks like a dumbbell squat clean and a thruster, and you just basically link the reps together. So similar starting position to the snatch, however, this time I'm going to turn the dumbbell out. This is a personal preference. You can have it the other way if you want. Again, look for the horizon, nice straight arm. Hips go back, hamstrings nice and tight. I'm going to go from there, knee and hip extension, shrug, pull myself under the weight and press out. Return it back to the shoulder, ground, and repeat. Once I'm completed on one side, I will switch and do the same drill on the other. So that is our dumbbell cluster, guys. Finally, I'm going to talk about our workout. The workout today, giving the shoulders a bit of a break after a couple of days of heavy work on the shoulders. Now, guys, we're going to focus on something which is basically running and wall sits. Now, I'm pretty comfortable you guys have got the running sorted. It's going to be a descending ladder, 800, 600, 400, 200, with a 1 minute wall sit in between. So I'm going to demonstrate the wall sit now. And this is very important that we get this right because you can kind of cheat yourself on this one. Okay, I'm going to sit the feet down and look at my angles. It's all about angles with the wall sit. So it took me almost 5 seconds there to get into position. But basically what I'm looking for is ankle, knee, hip, shoulder as a zigzag or right angles. Okay? Anything less, you're not going to be achieving what I want you to achieve. Shoulder blades pinned against the wall, no hands. And this is the position you're going to find yourself in for 1 minute between every run, okay? Now, if your bum's high, you're not going to feel it. If your bum's too low, you're not going to feel it. If your feet are out too far, it's not going to be as effective. So, look at your angles, set your angles, and then hold that for 1 minute. You can see, guys, I've added some timed intervals for things like jogging on the spot or skipping. I've also offered a rowing alternative. Okay, so that's today's workout. We're continuing with the dumbbell split snatch and the dumbbell cluster, and I'm going to progress with that and turn that into a complex next week, so look out for that. Have a great day, guys. Keep working out, keep inspiring people, and post your videos and scores online.